Hello folks, how are you doing today? Well, today we are going to make some darts out of MHA foam. That's right, but I do it a certain way. See, I sort of redeemed the dead. You see, this guy right here, yeah, say hello, Mr. Elite Dart. Hello, how are you doing? Not very good, Ventricle, of course I know. But I am doing really good. You know what we're going to do today? For the greater good of humanity, we're going to take your head. No! Yes, we are. Because I own you. You're my slave. There you go. No, please, no. He's gonna get decapitation. You know, Walt Disney had the same fate. That's right. He got decapitated supposedly, and now his head is frozen below that statue in the middle of Disneyland. I don't believe that, but anyway, no. All will be okay. Don't worry. Oh no! Okay, so there it is. There's a dart head. Now, are we gonna just put? Why did you do that to me? You'll find out in a second. You'll feel better just like your fellow brothers and sisters who are now going to be put on superior foam. So you're going to clean up all the blue foam. Okay? I may speed this ahead. Let's see. Ah, somebody from Facebook writing me. What do they want? What do they want? Her! I don't know what they want. But anywho. Okay. For the sake of the perseverance of time, we zoom this ahead, and I basically just flattened out this top surface right here, just so it's an even surface, it's not chunks of foam sticking, and I even this up. The most important thing is where these ribs are on an Elite Dart. This is a J-coated Elite Dart originally. The ribs, having these glued in, really helps keep the dart on the foam. Now, next thing I'm going to do, I'm sorry, Mr. Dart Head, you're going to go through more torture. No pain, no gain. What are you going to do now? I am going to squish you like this. Ah! Like I said, no pain, no gain, little guy. Just like this. With a pair, you can use any pair of gripped pliers you want, but this is what I do. And then I take this head right here. So if this is a used dart, okay, or a dart that the Elite Foam's busted on, this should be pretty worn to the point where if you pull it apart like so, hold this real tight, you pull it apart like so, you do it like this. What I like to do sometimes is just pull it like that so it flattens this surface right here. And then I take the other pair of pliers and I just rip it off. That way I'm not just holding the nub when I rip it off, I'm actually holding part of the base plate. And it doesn't distort the base plate at all. Let's see if our little dart head is going to survive the procedure. Sometimes they put a lot of glue on this, and sometimes they don't. And it can be difficult to get this off. But sometimes they'll rip right off. And you'll rip like 100 of these off in like 30 minutes. It's really, really cool. Okay, hang in there, little guy. We're still in the little operation here. Just hang in there. Ah! Oh no, now I'm bald! Well, it's going to get worse than that, I'm afraid, little friend, because we're going to do something else to you. What are you going to do? We're going to take an X-Acto knife, and we're going to skin your head. No! That's what it's saying right now, right? So we're going to take this little round part. See, there's a round part when you're done with it. And you got to take this, and you got to... Now why do I do this? Because his new toupee is going to be a 3/8 polyurethane dome, and I need a flat surface to glue this to. Ha! There it is. Don't worry, don't worry. This will help your toupee feel better. I feel lightheaded. Oh no, we must speed up the procedure because the dome head is possibly going to a shock or a coma or even death. Actually, it's not. It's just a piece of plastic. But anyhow, here's more of his brethren and friends waiting for some dome heads and some foam. And we pull out a pack of 3/8 soft polyurethane domes that we get from Home Depot. Now, these have been flying off the shelves because other people use them for other things. I was at Home Depot, and at 1 week they had 53 packs. I went back 2 weeks later, gone. They were just gone, and I didn't take them either. Pretty crazy. So we're going to take this, and our poor little dome head is getting a hair transplant. That's right. We want a much more aerodynamic hair on his head. Little polyurethane dome. It looks like a little contact lens, doesn't it? It sure does. So now we're going to take some crazy glue. And with this crazy glue, let me hold it up a little slower. I know I work in hyper mode. I'm like a little squirrel sometimes. Hold it by its head like so, and just put the little dab of happy crazy glue on there, okay? If it comes off because the adhesive's still on there, just take off the adhesive and put it on again. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to put it on. Here you go, little guy. You got a new head. Look at that. Now make sure you're even on all the sides. Like right here, I'm not even. Right? Right here, I'm not even. And let her dry. Okay. Alright. Now, stay there, little guy. Stay there. I order you. Stay there. Where you're going to eat foam from Gladys. Okay, well actually not Gladys. I don't know what I'm going to call it. My mulcher match. You know, I've had this particular one for 7 months, and I have still not named him. Still have to name it. I just like to call it Ultra Match. What can I say? Okay, so keep this away from here because we are going to do something really spectacular. All right, watch. We have ourselves a hairdryer from Cartaya, and we have ourselves, and this is our finished product. This is what we're going to have when we're done. We're going to have a dome with MHA foam. And now you guys saying, oh, you can't use that. That's banned from the neck. Well, it's not banned from my battles, well, except for basic nurse battles. But what isn't banned from basic nurse battles? It's supposed to be stock modded, so there we go. Okay, so are you watching? It's going to get turned on. We're going to straighten out our foam here. It's already a pretty straight piece of foam. But we're going to take one. It's like this. It's on the very hot setting. Look at this. This thing has so much thrust, it's actually blowing back. That's cute. Alright, and that's straight, or at least straighter. And it is straight and true forever. Ah! Okay, so now we take our foam. And so you gotta do a lot of that and just straighten out. And if you got like, 100 feet of this stuff, stick to like a little pieces like this, like 10, 15, 12 inches at a time, Okay, so I got my front right there. And I'm going to take my dart tool, compare it to the desired size. Now this is really dense foam, so you want the darts to be about 1 inch long. Because if you don't, well, it's going to be a little too dense for these dart heads. These dart heads are really light, so this means you don't want too much. Okay, so I'm going to have a little surface there, and I'm going to use it like that. Do my featherweight edges. Okay. Ah! So that's style foam. Now let's take our poor little dart head, who has gone through so much misery in this journey, because he has been ripped off from his body. He's had his hair ripped off of his head. He got skinned. He's got a new hair piece, but he still has no legs. And now we're gonna get some legs. So check this out. See this right here? We're gonna take, this is a raised Allen wrench piece, and I'm going to poke a little hole right in the center here. Go. Aha! Don't worry, it doesn't have any pain because it has no head. It has no head, and therefore has no brain, therefore has no feelings at all. So here we are. Now I'm going to take this sink right here. Okay, and I'm going to, because this is the glue I'm using is moisture activated. So I'm going to put a little water in there. Okay, and I'm going to take this over here, stand up like, well, or at least my best I can, and I am going to, not that one, this one, Gorilla Glue. I use Gorilla Glue on my darts. And on a lot of things, it works really well as a metal-to-metal adhesive. Well, not metal-to-metal, but like plastic-to-metal. It's very nice. Okay, so we're going to just put a little dab right there. Like that. Round like that. There we go. Okay. We're going to take this right here, and we're going to push it into there, and we're going to hold this down. Okay. And then we're going to take our fingernail. We're going to trim it off like that, and look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Don't you feel better? When you heal, you will be a far more superior dart than that elite dart. And you'll make them hurt. Especially those fucking pelicans that always bother me. So take care. Have a good day. But you know what? That's just for the sakes of shit and giggles. Let's fire one of these off. This will be fun. Let's put you over here with your other brothers and sisters that have been converted to the religion of MHA darts. And MHA foam. Paper towel here, because I don't want to get freaking Gorilla Glue all over Gladys, now do I? Okay. So. Bunch of sticks overnight. Ha ha!